What's going on, everybody? This is Corey Lee's Boxing, and we are back with another banger, baby, for sure. Wow, I don't even know where to start, man. Shout out to all the fans out there, man. Wow, it's going down, man. Mike Tyson's getting back in the ring. My favorite fighter, you know what I'm saying? My favorite fighter, without a doubt. Um, I just think that Mike Tyson is really really good. In his prime, he's not in his prime right now, but neither is Roy Jones. If you guys haven't heard, Mike Tyson will be coming back, and he will be fighting Roy Jones Jr., another legend and another Hall of Fame fighter, on September 12th, live on pay-per-view. I will be buying that. I do want to see it. It is an exhibition match. It will be going 8 rounds. Um, from what I'm hearing, and man, I'm gonna be honest, man. For the first four, Roy better watch out, man. I really don't think this fight's gonna go 8 rounds. I just don't. I don't see how, Mike Tyson being 50, and then me personally, what I feel is all it's gonna take is a couple. All it's gonna take is a couple punches to be hard for either one of them, and I think they're gonna both turn it on. But I really think that Mike Tyson only has one gear, and that's go mode at all times when he's fighting. I don't believe he has like a medium switch, or like a light switch type deal. Like, let's take it light today type deal. I just don't think that. I think that I really think that he's for real. I think he's a really good fighter. Yeah, Red, smash that like button, man. Shout out to Red in the chat, man. What's going on, Red? How's everything going with you, dog? I'm gonna be honest with you guys, man. I really think that Mike Tyson's gonna come back and knock out Roy Jones Jr. Roy Jones Jr. is a really good fighter, but he's just not messing with. He's not messing with Mike Tyson. I'm sorry. They got weight divisions for a reason. Um, Roy Jones is naturally a lighter fighter. Um, and Mike Tyson's been a heavyweight since he was about 13 years old. So you got to keep that into consideration as well. Daniel Vasquez, what's good? He said, what's good, Corey Lee? What's going on, my brother? The Red says, can't complain. Things are going my way, and I got Iron Mike with this ice season. Okay. So it's ice season for you, huh? No doubt, man. I'm gonna be honest, man. I just really think that Mike Tyson can get it done. Um, I just think he's a really good fighter. I think Mike Tyson is actually probably one of the better fighters. You know, Mike Tyson's definitely one of the better fighters, um, of his generation. You know what I'm saying? I think Mike Tyson in his prime. Um, I believe Mike Tyson could have possibly beat any heavyweight in his prime. You know what I'm saying? Any heavyweight in any era. You know what I mean? That's how high up I am on Mike Tyson. But Roy Jones in his prime could have probably did the same thing in his division. Beat every fighter that he came in contact with. We see how he did Bernard Hopkins. They were both in their prime the first fight. You know, that was a future Hall of Famer. So Roy Jones in his prime was a really, really, really good fighter. You know what I mean? I really believe that he's a really good fighter. Daniel Vasquez says Tyson is going to send Roy Jones to the cemetery. Damn. The Red says, like you said, Roy is too small. He is, man. He really is. I think that Roy Jones is too small. Ralph and Real says Charlotte versus Rosario is ice season for one of them, most likely. Yeah, yeah, for sure. Don't sleep on Rosario, but I do have Charlo winning that fight. I think he's going to be very cautious of Rosario's power, which I hope he is, you know what I mean? Because if he doesn't respect Rosario definitely has the power to put Charlo away without any equivocations. And it's definitely ice season. That's on ice season watch list right there. That Rosario versus Charlo. Man, both Charlos could lose that night, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. Both Charlos could lose. Now I'm picking both Charlos possibly to win. I haven't made my final prediction yet, but both Charlos could lose that fight, man. These are very, very high level fights. You know what I'm saying? Um, and then you got Tank Davis taking on Leo Santa Cruz. That's definitely ice seasons. Leo Santa Cruz is not making it 12 rounds with Tank Davis. Not the Tank Davis that I've seen. You know what I'm saying? Live in action. I just don't see him going 12 rounds with him. Leo is getting iced. He's too small. They make weight divisions for a reason, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, smash that like button. Ralph Unreal, Donnell, The Red, oh, Daniel. All of you guys smash that like button, man. Show some love, man. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you guys, man. Hold on. Daniel Vasquez says Charlo needs to give that rematch to Tony Harrison. Yeah, he does. He does, though, man. You know, it's 1-1. But I think they'll get it right after a while. I mean, like I said, Tony Harrison could have won that fight, to be honest with you. I mean, he was. Some people say he was winning that fight up until he got knocked out, man. But all it takes is one punch in boxing, man. It really does. All it takes is one punch, and it could be ice season for them. The Red says, I think Leo versus Tank, I trash. He has no power or defense. Shake my head, cherry pick. The Red says Tony got iced. Yeah, he did. He definitely did, without a doubt. But that's why you fight all 12 rounds, man. You know, there's been plenty of fighters in the past that's been winning all rounds, and then it's that one punch. The fight that comes in mind where a guy's winning all rounds and he gets iced at the end is Mickey Bay versus Molina. I mean, it's just crazy how somebody could be winning the fight and like it was like the dude Mickey Bay won every single round except the 12th round and final round. And Mayweather was front row, which was signed by Mickey Bay was signed to Mayweather Promotions. And I mean, he got iced in that last and final round. And you just look at disgust on Mayweather's face. I think he cut him after that. I haven't heard of Mickey Bay since. DSF, what's happening, man? My brother, what's happening, man? Smash that like button, y'all. You know what it is, though. Smash it. DSF says back with another banger. Corey Lee Boxing. Congrats to Virgil Ortiz. You know, I already know Virgil Ortiz got the W. Back with another banger. Corey Lee Boxing. Congrats. Yep. Darnell, smash that like button, DSF. Smash that like button. You walked in the house, man. You ain't even hit the like button. Come on, bro. Hit 2 like buttons for that, DSF. Come on, bro. You know better. Shout out, man, to everybody in the chat. Donnell says Harrison's chin gave out just like it did versus Hurd. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it did. It did. His chin, he has chin problems, man. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say he's got a glass jaw, but the right punch can knock anybody down, man. I mean, you know, Tony Harrison is not the most, muscular guy. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a lot of muscles around his neck, you know. You know what I mean? Charlo's in definitely far greater conditioning, I feel, than Tony Harrison. But Tony Harrison has better boxing ability than Charlo, as you all seen in 2 fights that they had. But all it takes is one punch, and you can be a better boxer. But if you get hit with that power, night, ice season, get your pillow ready. It's night time. Damn, I went from 6 likes to 4 likes. How that happen? Haters or no? He says better. He says I know better, so I hit the likes 5 times. Thanks, man. The Red says, okay. Dave Vasquez says, Corey, I feel that elite fighter at 147 is going to duck Virgil Ortiz. Virgil Ortiz look really good. Virgil Ortiz look very, very good, y'all. I'm going to be honest with you. Ralph Real says, the Red, I wouldn't say iced. He looked like he can continue, but ref didn't allow it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. A true icing is he's not getting up. That's a true icing. You know? That's what a true ice season's greatest hits looks like. The fighter does not get up. See, I wouldn't necessarily even call Wilder getting iced. You know what I mean? Because he was still able and capable to fight. Now, a fighter that I would say that's probably on Ice Season's greatest hits is Amir Khan versus Canelo. That fight was ridiculous, man. That was on Ice Season's greatest hits, man. No doubt about it. The way Khan's head hit the canvas, it was like a gunshot blast went off. Bombs away. Y'all feeling the fit or no? I'm doing a little something. Doing a little something. But Khan be getting iced. Yes, he does. Robin Real said laugh out loud. Khan went to sleep. Yeah, he did, man, for sure. Robin Real says Ortiz would be beast. Yeah. Donnell says, I think Roy about to get iced. Yo, Roy has been iced before, though, y'all. If y'all forgot how that song go, y'all must have forgot. I was mad Tarver iced Roy. Don't be mad. Tarver was the better fighter. All right, DSF, he said he got a new artist on there. No doubt. The Boz. The fucking Boz, man. What's going on, Boz? What's up, my brother? Let's go, baby. Definitely got to put that joint on. I got to repost that joint. Yeah, I got to start giving y'all my peoples. I got to start giving y'all more time, man. I got to start getting back on him more often. And, man, I was supposed to go fucking interview Shakur Stevenson today, man. I'm bullshit. I'm slacking, man. I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, man. I gotta hold myself accountable. I was invited to Shakur Stevenson sparring another young guy from around the way in the DMV area, and I ain't even go, man. I had to do something. But yeah, I'll catch that joint on the next joint. Their coach fuck with me though. Shout out to Shakur Stevenson. Shout out to the Boz though. Oh, the Red. Just cause it's ice season. No doubt, man. My brother's looking out for me today, man. I appreciate that, y'all. I really do, man. I really do, the Red. The Boz and the Red, man. Thanks so much, y'all, for you guys' donations, man. You guys have been really, really good supporters, man. And I really appreciate you guys showing love. As you guys know, I repost all donations on my Instagram channel, at Corey Lee Boxing on Instagram. And yeah, man, I mean, but right now the topic at hand is Roy Jones versus Mike Tyson. Neither one of those fighters are in their prime right now, but I do feel that Mike Tyson being more clean mentally and physically, I think that Mike Tyson will come victorious, and I think it will end in a vicious knockout. This could possibly be on Ice Season's greatest hits. Hall of Fame status. Hall of Fame edition. Because both of them are in the Hall of Fame. What if Roy really gets hurt? What if Roy knocks out Mike Tyson? Nobody's talking about that though. What if Roy Jones Jr. knocks out Mike Tyson? Dog. Do you know how many people would be mad? Ryan Garcia, Isis Francisco Fonseca. Yeah, I mean, he's going to definitely do that. That's a setup fight for him. Train hard, though, Ryan. Ralph on the Real says Mike looked solid. Yeah, he did, man. No, he really did. To be about, what is he, 55? 50? 55? How old is Roy Jones, y'all? I know Roy Jones is younger, isn't he? Shout out again, man. Special shout out to the Red for the donation. He says just cause it's ice season. And shout out to the Boz. The Boz says salute Corley Boxing. Smash that like button and show support. Thank you guys so much, man. That shit really means a lot, man. Is there headgear? That's what I'm saying. It's a fucking it's an exhibition, so I'm thinking that it will be headgear. If it is not headgear, I'm picking Mike Tyson in 4. 4 and under. It could go 1 through 4, you pick. If there's no headgear, the headgear is gonna benefit Roy Jones, in my opinion. In my opinion, y'all. Headgear is gonna benefit Roy Jones because Roy Jones, let's be honest, Roy Jones' chin is highly questionable. Possibly glass towards the end of his career. Roy Jones Jr. has a glass chin. Roy Jones Jr. has a glass chin. Y'all like how I painted the crib? I painted that joint, man. Myself. Painted that joint blue. It was light blue. Painted it dark blue. You can see the little edges and shit right over there. I did that, dog. Can I get some credit for that, though? Can I get some credit for that, though? Man, Mike's scary as fuck. He the only old nigga I'll let talk crazy. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, Mike Tyson still has that fear factor at 50. Mike Tyson still has that fear factor at 50. Come on. What 50-year-old nigga you know that's gonna scare you at 50? I mean, my dad about 50-something, man. But I ain't scared. I mean, he still probably get the job done, man. But Mike Tyson 50 though, dog. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I ain't signing up to spar with him. That's for damn sure. All right, you? That could be possibly your last sparring session. And you could be possibly 20 or 30 years old. You could possibly still get iced. You are gonna get iced by Mike Tyson, in my opinion. You go 4 rounds with Mike Tyson at 50 right now, I guarantee you ain't gonna make it to the 4th. That's why I don't think Roy Jones is gonna make it. I hope it's headgear because Roy was looking like Amir Khan Jr. in them past prime fights. Yeah, he was though. Donnell, he was though, man. Shout out to the wrench gang. It's like we got all wrenches in here, man. Shout out to my diehard day ones, man. I already know, man. Shout out to the wrench gang mafia. The ice season, the wrench gang ice season mafia. Yeah, get like that, dude. Canelo says Canelo needs to fight an elite fighter. No more cherry picking, right, Corley? Yeah, but I mean, Canelo has a lot on his resume, man. I ain't even gonna lie, man. Amir Khan, I think Amir Khan's still on the. Not Amir Khan. I think Canelo's still on the 30, right? To be on the 30 and to have those accomplishments, man, is awesome. I think Canelo gonna stop fighting at a fairly early age, man, like 33, 34. I think he's gonna throw in the towel, man. Amir Khan's got a lot of miles on his tank, man. I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson for $50 million. I was waiting on one of y'all to say that, yo. I was waiting on one of y'all to say that. Would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson 4 rounders, no headgear for $1 million? You possibly might have $1 million in medical bills, possibly, allegedly. I wouldn't fight Mike Tyson for $50 million. I said the same, Corey. Canelo retires early. Yeah, I think he does, man. Donnell says Roy was on a world tour getting iced. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. Yes, the fuck he was, man. This UFC shit is lit. Blue Blood Boxing, what's good, man? Shout out to my brother Blue Blood, man, for putting in a lot of work, man. We're going to be out there together, man. Like I said, man, I'm looking to grow the channel a lot more in late 2020, if possible. And, you know, you've been doing your thing, though, Blue Blood, man. If you guys haven't, go subscribe and like all of Blue Blood Boxing's past videos, man. And show that brother some love, man. Shout out to Blue Blood Boxing, man. The Red says, he says, I need like 5 minutes with no headgear. Salute, Blue Blood. The Red says, salute, great brother. Blue Blood, would you get in the ring with Mike Tyson for $1 million? 4-rounder, though. 4-rounder. You got to go 4. No headgear, Blue Blood. No headgear. Blue Blood, you might not ever do a video again, nigga. You get in the ring with Mike Tyson. That's real talk, though. I want to see you keep doing videos. I want to see you get iced. Yo. I heard motherfuckers don't even get out the ring the same, man, after sparring Mike Tyson. Not even a fight. They said some of his sparring was way worse than his fights. Heavy ice season in sparring. Heavy ice season in sparring. Untelevised ice season. Heavy. This shit didn't even go on ESPN or HBO or Showtime. Sparring. Ice season. Bring in the next. They said Mike Tyson in his prime had 5 sparring partners he ran through in less than 10 rounds. 5. Find another guy. This dude, Mike Tyson, said they said some of the stories I've heard, he got to arguing with Don King. And Don King said the dude, Mike Tyson, looked horrible in sparring. Don King said something to him in sparring and said, you letting him beat the shit out of you, boy. They said the next round, Mike Tyson iced the dog shit out of this dude. This dude didn't even get back up at all. Mike Tyson walked out the fucking ranch and everything. This dude, Don King, had a ranch that Mike Tyson used to spar at. Jamie Foxx playing that new Mike Tyson role. Shout out to Jamie Foxx. You already know. I think he gonna do a good. I hope he do a good job. You know, you can't knock a brother till you try. So I gotta see, man. But the last Mike Tyson movie was okay. You know what I'm saying? Blue Blood Boxing says I need $10 million just to start negotiations. Blue Blood Boxing said I need $10 million to start negotiations. Yeah, I feel you, Blue. Cause I'm telling you, Blue, Mike Tyson still got some power though, man. Mike Tyson got some power, dog, for real. I hope Mike Tyson retires after this fight. I don't want to see a legend fight this young guy. I'm jabbing and holding like a motherfucker. Oh, yeah, yeah. But see, Mike Tyson's really good at not letting you hold him. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Corey, so Roy just going to avoid his other runbacks to take on Tyson? Yeah. Mike Tyson brings more revenue than any of Roy Jones' past fights. Calzaghe, Bernard Hopkins, Tarver. He fight any of those guys, he's not going to make nearly as much money as he going to fighting Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson brings the bag. Big bag. Big bag. Roy Jones Jr. could possibly get $5 million for this exhibition fight, depending on how pay-per-view sales go. Could you imagine? Donnell says he's still explosive. Oh, they slugging it out. Nogueira versus Royu or whatever his name is. Damn, they slugging it out on UFC right now, y'all. If y'all guys ain't watching, watch UFC on ESPN right now. They slugging it out, toe to toe. Donnell says he's still explosive. Yes, he is. DSF says, is this Roy versus Tyson is legit and signed? Yes, it is. It's going down August 12th. No, September 12th. Is it August 12th or September 12th? It might be September. I think it's September 12th. Yeah, September 12th because that's the day that normally Canelo fights, like around Cinco de Mayo. Yeah, so it is for real. DSF, this fight is going down, dog. You should make a video about it, man. Blue Blood Boxing says, imagine if he hit you with something and you get buzzed and can't defend yourself. You'll legit die. Mike Tyson will hit you to the body, and as you're in agony and pain, he ices the dog shit out of you with a right hook to the jaw. Finish him. The body shot is still hurting you though, but you got ice to the jaw. Mike Tyson is that ruthless. Some say Mike Tyson was a criminal in the ring. The fear factor was on 1,000. Do you hear me though? The fear factor was on 1,000 in Mike Tyson's prime. You wouldn't get in the ring with him, and that's on God. And I'm talking my shit tonight with y'all, man. Man, it's so fucking hot in the DMV right now, man. God damn. I'm still sweating a little bit even with the AC on. Can Mike take a punch though? Fuck yeah, Mike can take a punch. I think he can. This dude got like a 20-inch neck, man. His neck muscles alone gonna hold him up. Man, Mike Tyson's neck is bigger than my neck, man. He got like 2 of my necks. No bullshit. Them hooks be dangerous. Yeah, they do, and vicious, man. Have y'all even seen any recent sparring footage or any recent training footage of Mike Tyson? He's dangerous, man. Even at 50. This dude will ice the shit out of you at 50. They say this is a fucking exhibition. Mike Tyson only has 1 gear. That's full throttle. Smash that like button. Stop playing with me, man. Y'all be hating on the fucking low, man. I told you about that. DSF says Roy and B-Hop, they was back and forth for a while, and Roy was just on gloves are off. Shook hands to versus 46-0 legend. I'd rather Tyson versus Tua, because Tua still got it, and it's a bigger bag than versus Roy. No, it's not. I think Roy Jones Jr. is a bigger bag than Tua versus Mike Tyson. Roy Jones Jr. versus Mike Tyson is a bigger bag than Tua versus Tyson. Yeah. You're crazy if you think Tua gonna bring a bigger bag than fucking Roy Jones. Roy Jones is a legend. Was Tua even a world champion, dog? Are you crazy? DSF says Tua versus Tyson is bigger than Roy Jones versus Tyson. DSF, you lost me completely. Completely, you lost me on that. I highly disagree. Highly. To the 10th standard. This fight is good as fuck. Nogueira. Roy Jones is an all-time great, yeah. If Roy gets, he says, if Roy gets running his mouth to promote the fight, it will lead to serious ice season. Mike can't take all that shit talking. That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. DSF says Tua has a similar box rec to Tyson, and both left boxing and came back. Yeah, DSF, but I'm talking about selling. There's going to be nobody in the stands. This has to be purely pay-per-view buys. Tua ain't selling more than Roy Jones versus Tyson. Some of you motherfuckers in the chat right now don't even know who David Tua is. But I guarantee you, all of you know who Roy Jones Jr. is. Yeah, Roy Jones got a bigger name, man. DSF says Tua will sell alone. This dude DSF, man. You have to put all gas down. You might be smoking Reggie right now, talking like that, DSF. I highly disagree. Put Reggie Miller down. This a fucking barn burner. No cap. Fucking mosquitoes biting the dog shit out of him. Tua and Tyson got beat by Lennox. Yeah. Armando, what's happening though? What's going on with you, my brother? Tua would be a better fight, but it wouldn't sell more than Roy Jones. No, I don't think so neither.